10 psychology truths to transform your life. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into 10 powerful psychology truths that have the potential to transform your life. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're grounded in clinical experience and decades of research into the human condition. These truths, if you grapple with them and integrate them into your being, can guide you toward a more fulfilling and confident life. They offer a way to navigate the complexities of human relationships, the challenges of personal growth, and the pursuit of meaning in a chaotic world. It's not about becoming someone else, but about shedding the layers of pretense and neurosis to become more truly yourself. Think of these truths as tools for dismantling the unnecessary suffering you inflict upon yourself, the patterns of thought and behavior that hold you back from reaching your full potential. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together, exploring these truths, not as passive observers, but as active agents in shaping our own destinies. Let's begin.
1. Silence is more powerful than trying to prove a point. We live in a world that glorifies the quick retort, the witty comeback. But is this truly a sign of strength, or does it betray a deeper insecurity? Do you feel your heart racing, your muscles tensing? What good is this primal instinct in a modern world where battles are fought with words? True strength lies in knowing when to remain silent. Silence can be unsettling. It creates a vacuum, a void that begs to be filled. In that void, our deepest fears rise to the surface. But what if we embrace this discomfort? In the stillness, we can hear our own thoughts. This is where the true power of silence lies. When you master the art of silence, you master yourself.
2. When trust is broken, sorry means nothing. Trust is the bedrock of all meaningful relationships. It's the invisible thread that binds us, allowing vulnerability and deep connection. But trust is fragile and easily broken, difficult to repair. We live in a culture where apologies are often cheap, a casual sorry to brush away a transgression. True apologies that heal betrayal are rare. Words are cheap and often ring hollow. Actions matter more than words when trust is broken.
Imagine you're walking through a forest and you stumble upon a crystal-clear stream. You cup your hands, bring the water to your lips, and discover it's bitter, undrinkable. The same principle applies to relationships. The water remains poisoned, no matter how many times you apologize. Rebuilding trust requires consistent effort and commitment. The idea that we're in control of everything is a comforting fiction. 3. Control your actions and learn to react. Less life is chaotic, unpredictable, a turbulent sea of events. What we can control, however, is our response. We can choose to be tossed about or be the steady ship that navigates the storm. To respond is to act from a place of inner strength and awareness. That is the power we possess, the true locus of control. Now, you might be thinking, easier said than done, Doctor. And you'd be right. One of the most powerful tools in this endeavor is something deceptively simple: the pause. The space between stimulus and response, between feeling and action. In that brief moment of conscious awareness, we find the opportunity to choose. What if instead you took a breath? In that pause, you create space for awareness. It's about acting, not reacting. You step into the true power of being, a shaper of your own experience.
4. When you are honest, you lose people who don't deserve you. We live in a world that often incentivizes facades. We're encouraged to present a polished version of ourselves. It promises social acceptance, a sense of belonging. But this comes at a cost. It chips away at our integrity, our sense of self. Not everyone will appreciate your honesty. They are not meant to walk beside you on your path. Letting them go is an act of self-love. Living authentically will lead to difficult conversations and uncomfortable truths. Speak your truth with compassion and empathy. Set boundaries. Prioritize your well-being. You are not losing people who deserve you. True friends will celebrate your honesty and vulnerability. They will meet you with compassion and understanding. These are the people worth keeping close, your chosen family. 5. Beautiful hearts are worth more than 1,000 beautiful faces. We live in a world obsessed with appearances. From a young age, we're bombarded with images of idealized beauty. This is a dangerous and dehumanizing lie. The truth is, beauty is not skin deep. It's about the light that shines from within. It's about kindness, compassion, empathy. True beauty emanates from the heart. Now, this is not to say that we should neglect our physical well-being. Taking care of our bodies, striving for health and vitality is important. But it should be an act of self-respect, not self-flagellation. It should be about feeling good in our own skin, not conforming to someone else's idea of beauty. The real work, the most rewarding work, is cultivating inner beauty. It's about developing our character, nurturing our minds, expanding our hearts. It's about engaging in acts of kindness, both big and small. It's about being present in our interactions, listening with empathy, offering support without judgment. It's about pursuing our passions, engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. It's about surrounding ourselves with people who uplift us, who see our worth, who encourage us to be our best selves. When we focus on cultivating inner beauty, the external fades in significance. We radiate a different kind of energy, a magnetism that draws people in, not because of how we look, but because of who we are. And that, my friends, is a beauty that transcends time and circumstance.
6. Small circles, private life, clear mind, happy heart. The world can be a chaotic and overwhelming place. It's full of demands, distractions, and endless noise. In the midst of this, it's essential to cultivate a sacred space for yourself, a sanctuary where you can retreat and recharge. This begins with carefully choosing the company you keep. You've likely heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This is more than just a catchy phrase, it's a profound truth. The people you surround yourself with shape your thoughts, your emotions, and even your destiny. Choose wisely. A small circle of close friends, those who genuinely support and uplift you, is more valuable than 1,000 superficial acquaintances. These are the people who know your flaws and love you anyway, the ones who challenge you to grow and celebrate your victories as their own. Cultivating such relationships takes time and effort. It requires vulnerability, authenticity, and a willingness to be present for one another through life's inevitable ups and downs. But the rewards, the deep sense of belonging and unwavering support, are immeasurable.
Just as important as choosing your company is cultivating a private life. In this age of social media and constant connectivity, it's easy to feel pressured to share every aspect of ourselves with the world. But there is immense power in holding back, in keeping certain things sacred and private. Your inner world, your thoughts, your dreams, your vulnerabilities. These are precious and deserve to be protected. Sharing them indiscriminately can leave you feeling exposed and vulnerable. Privacy allows you to connect with your authentic self, to process your experiences without judgment, and to set healthy boundaries. A private life is not about being secretive or antisocial. It's about creating space for introspection and self-discovery. It's about choosing what to share and with whom on your own terms. When you cultivate a rich inner life, you become less reliant on external validation. You develop a strong sense of self and a deep well of inner peace from which to draw strength and resilience. 7. Never go back to somebody who has already broken you. Life is a journey, and along the way, we inevitably encounter individuals who hurt us. These experiences, while painful, can be powerful catalysts for growth, forcing us to re-examine our beliefs, set stronger boundaries, and learn the invaluable lesson of self-respect. However, there's a danger in clinging to the past, in allowing old wounds to fester and poison our present and future. Sometimes the kindest and most courageous act we can do for ourselves is to let go, to refuse to reopen wounds that have already begun to heal. Going back to someone who has already broken you is like picking at a scab. It reopens the wound, causing unnecessary pain and delaying the healing process. It's a form of self-sabotage, a refusal to acknowledge your own worth and the progress you've made. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who cherishes you, who values your heart and treats it with care. Don't settle for anything less, even if it means being alone for a while. The decision to walk away from someone who has hurt you is never easy. It can be tempting to cling to familiarity, to the hope that things will magically change. But true change requires action, and sometimes the most difficult action is the most necessary. Choosing yourself, choosing your own well-being and future happiness requires immense courage. It means facing your fears, acknowledging your pain, and standing firm in your decision to break free from a toxic cycle. Remember, moving on is not about revenge or bitterness. It's about taking responsibility for your own happiness and refusing to allow the past to dictate your future. It's about choosing yourself, your growth, and your well-being above all else. The path to healing is rarely linear. There will be moments of doubt, of loneliness, of temptation to turn back. But with each step forward, however small, you reclaim your power and move closer to a brighter future. 8. Stop overthinking. You can't control everything, just let it be. The human mind is a powerful instrument, capable of extraordinary creativity, problem-solving, and analysis. However, this same capacity for deep thought can also become a double-edged sword, trapping us in a cycle of overthinking and anxiety. We dwell on past mistakes, replaying conversations in our heads, agonizing over what we could have said or done differently. We fret about the future, imagining worst-case scenarios and trying to control outcomes that are ultimately beyond our grasp. This relentless mental chatter, while often well-intentioned, can be incredibly draining and counterproductive. It keeps us stuck in a state of perpetual analysis paralysis, preventing us from taking action, enjoying the present moment, and moving forward in our lives. Overthinking is often fueled by a desire for certainty, a need to control the uncontrollable. But life, by its very nature, is unpredictable. Embracing this uncertainty, learning to become comfortable with the unknown, is essential for finding peace and moving forward with confidence. Letting go is not about giving up or becoming passive. It's about recognizing we cannot control every aspect of our lives. Surrender to the present moment, trust life, and focus on what we can control. Observe thoughts without judgment, acknowledge them, and let them go. Like clouds passing through the sky, thoughts come and go. Engage in activities that bring joy and quiet your mind. The future is created through our actions and choices in the present moment. Let go of what we cannot control and navigate life with grace. 9. If somebody is stupid enough to walk away from you, be smart enough to let them go. The temptation to cling, to convince someone of your worth after they've chosen to leave, it's a heavy burden to bear. Why convince someone to stay when they've decided to leave? It's a descent into doubt and despair. This isn't about pride or games. Recognize your own inherent value. Imagine yourself as a valuable painting. Would you beg someone to appreciate your beauty? Their departure creates space for true appreciation. Their loss becomes your liberation. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, but rather an act of profound strength. It is the courage to face the unknown, to embrace the possibility of a future brighter than the past. It's the understanding that your worth is not contingent on the opinions of others, but rather an intrinsic part of your being. When you let go, you release yourself from the shackles of regret, the chains of what if. You step out of the shadows of their doubt and into the light of your own self-worth. You begin to understand that the pain of their absence is a necessary crucible, forging within you a resilience and strength you never knew you possessed. You are not defined by who stays or who leaves. You are defined by the integrity of your actions, the depth of your character, the compassion you offer to yourself and others. Remember that, so let them go. Let them walk away, carrying their blindness with them. And you stand tall, embrace the freedom their departure offers, and step confidently into the vast expanse of your own potential. 10. True friends are very rare. If you have one, you're very lucky. We live in a world of fleeting connections, often lacking genuine depth. True friendship is rare. It demands vulnerability and loyalty. True friends celebrate your victories and support you in despair. Finding such friends is a rare and precious gift. If you are fortunate enough to have found one true friend, cherish them. Nurture that bond, for it is a source of strength and solace in a world that can often feel cold and indifferent. A true friend is a mirror to your soul, reflecting back to you your strengths and weaknesses with unwavering honesty and love. They challenge you to be a better version of yourself, not through judgment, but through encouragement and understanding. They provide a safe harbor in the storms of life, a place where you can be your authentic self, flaws and all, without fear of judgment. Remember, true friendship is not about constant agreement or shared opinions. It's about mutual respect, a deep understanding of each other's values, and an unwavering commitment to supporting each other's growth and well-being. If you have found such a bond, consider yourself blessed, for in a world that often prizes superficiality and fleeting connections, true friendship stands as a testament to the enduring power of human connection. Conclusion. These psychology truths, these insights into the human condition, serve as gentle reminders of what's truly important in life. They remind us to seek depth over superficiality, authenticity over facades, and to value the enduring power of genuine human connection. Embrace these truths, integrate them into the fabric of your being, and you will find yourself on a path of greater self-confidence, resilience, and inner peace. You will learn to navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity, compassion, and courage. Remember, the journey to self-discovery and personal growth is an ongoing process. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but by embracing these truths, by choosing to live in alignment with your values, you equip yourself to face those challenges with greater wisdom and fortitude. Thank you for joining me today. If these truths resonated with you, I encourage you to share this video with someone who might need a little inspiration. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our future videos. Stay inspired, stay confident, and keep shining your unique light on the world.